Today on the channel, we've got the Spider-Man retro card Venom, part of the celebrating 85 years of Marvel line on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured, back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we're looking at the retro card Venom, a Walmart exclusive. I picked this figure up belatedly at the Annapolis Toy Show, which was held on December 28th. I got a pretty good deal on it, so I was happy about that. But it was one of the figures that I mentioned in the Carnage video that was like, um, it was one of the figures that was left on the table from 2024 that I felt like I had to have. So I did get him in 2024, even though this video is coming up in 2025, but I got him. So remaining from things that I really wanted that I didn't get from Marvel Legends would have been the Punisher Bushwhacker 2-pack and probably Astonishing Wolverine. Everything else that I really wanted, nope, hold on, and I'm forgetting Power Man and Iron Fist. So I would say of those, out of everything they released, and there were other things I want, don't get me wrong, but the things I really wanted were those things I just mentioned. But Venom was a big one on there, probably number one on the list of those things. Got him. This is going to be the upgraded version of Venom for me. I don't really think I'll ever need to buy another Venom, so I'm happy to get this one. So as always, we're going to go over the package. We're going to get the figure out, do some comparisons, and get you out of here with some final thoughts. Starting with the package, we've got Venom on the regular Marvel Legends retro card for Spider-Man, the 90s toy line that coincided with the Spider-Man TV show. Venom's looking really good in there. There's two head sculpts. Not sure which one I'm even going to go with, really. Comes with some extra hands, and you got your celebrating 85 years of Marvel sticker on there. On the back, you got your same picture that they had back in the day. And you got some text, of course. When Spider-Man breaks free from an alien symbiote, it latches on to Daily Bugle reporter Eddie Brock, who becomes the supervillain Venom, seeking revenge on the web slinger. There you go. There's a look at the package. We're going to get Venom out and see what we can see. All right, so we've got Venom out of the package with his accessories. Comes with an extra head, two fisted hands, and he looks really good. He's more bulky than the other Venom that I have, which once we get to the comparison section, I'll show. He's got his fists, little white thing on there from the suit. No hole this time, which is actually appropriate. Extra portrait. We got Venom himself, and he's on a bigger body than the previous Venom, but it looks more appropriate considering that Marvel Legends are kind of being like sort of like incrementally upscaled. They're getting bigger kind of as we go. But this Venom, of course, is really good. Poses pretty good. The only thing that's a known weakness of this figure is that his head doesn't go up far enough because of how the neck is, the neck joint is, and how they did the head. So we know that. I'm well versed in Marvel Legends game. You know, we know that the head doesn't go up as well as it should, but you can Dremel it, and I'm probably going to do that. Scorpio, channel that I watch every time he puts things up, also modifies figures, and you know you can watch step by step how he does it if you want to, you know, give your figures a better torso range or better head uh, range for articulation. Should you choose to do that, and obviously I would only want to do that in limited fashion, but this is one of the figures that I'll probably go ahead and do that with. There's your Venom there. I'm going to get some comparisons out for him. Be right back. All right, so we've got Venom with the two most obvious comparisons. The recently reviewed Carnage, Target exclusive, and then the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, which is a pain in the butt to stand up. This is the figure that introduced the Renew Your Vows body, but I have other ones on that body that just stand better than this one. It's really hard to make them stand up, so you know I'm not gonna keep him in the frame very long because he's probably gonna fall over if I do. But there he is with those guys, looking pretty cool. We're gonna take old Spidey out because he just it's very difficult to stand. Then we're gonna bring in the previous Venom. So this is the Venom that I had in my collection. This is the one that comes with the Eddie Brock head. It was in a white box. I forget what Build-A-Figure wave it was, but that's the previous Venom. Not a bad figure, but this one is just better. One of the cool things about this Venom is that the ball joints are the same size. So if you want to swap out the heads, this Venom can wear this head, and therefore this Venom can wear that head. So you have effectively one extra head for your Venom if you use um, that Venom head. And I always felt like the head looked just a little bit big on this body, so it should be more proportion with that Venom. And I might do a little section showing the heads on there, but it's hard to beat the head sculpt that's on there, which is probably why I haven't changed it in the video. As you know, I usually do head sculpt swaps, but I haven't as yet, so we may do that. And in fact, we will do that. So instead of moving on to final thoughts, we'll do some head comparisons, some head swap comparisons with Venom. Okay, so here's Venom with the previous Venom head on it. Like I said, it fits perfectly. Looks pretty decent, at least as decent as the other one. Next up, we have him with the head sculpt that he came with. And I'm pretty sure these are tooled on the same head because this head is exactly the same size as that one. It's just the mouth is open and not closed. So yeah, he looks good with that head sculpt as well. So there we go. This Venom is pretty much obsolete. I'm just not really going to use it anymore. So it's like this Venom's got an extra head. I don't have the Eddie Brock head handy right now. I would have put that on there. And maybe in another video I'll show that. But that is your look at Venom with the heads. Now I'll move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on the Walmart exclusive celebrating 85 years of Marvel retro card Venom figure. It's what I wanted. It's certainly what I wanted. This was one of the figures I really felt I had to have, and I'm certainly not disappointed with them. I'm pretty sure we're going to get another Venom this year. And when I got this Venom, I was like, I'll never need to buy another Venom. But they've got the Versus series coming out. And then the Marvel vs. Capcom game, Marvel vs. Capcom, the original one where Venom was in it, his sprite was drawn colored in like a blue. And I could easily see them doing that. And so if they do, I might be tempted to get a third Venom. I'm not going to lie. But for now, this will more than do. I'm very happy with the idea of having a third Venom head sculpt from the other, just inferior Venom. And that's not to say that this figure is bad. It's just this one's better. It's bigger, looks more bulky like Venom does in the comics. So I feel like with modern Marvel Legends, he's going to hold up better. It's not a perfect figure, but it is probably the best comic book Venom around. So for that, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Way I got a figure rank. And that's going to do it for this one. Stay tuned. Coming up very shortly, we have the top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024. You may see Venom there. You may not. I'm still sort of weeding through my list. But he's a strong contender. He certainly was a figure I wanted. And a lot of the figures that are going to show up on that list are figures that I really wanted. So I really think this was a very strong year for Marvel Legends 2024. And it's shaping up to be a stronger year for Marvel Legends this year, even if I'm not going to necessarily be buying that many Marvel Legends. But that's a story for a later date. For now, we're going to sign off. Happy collecting. Everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.